Now, the teenage years can be rough. We all know that. But what if you had magical powers to get you through some of life's most difficult situations? Well, today, we're so happy to be joined by Selena Gomez, who plays both teenager and part wizard. She is here to talk about her new Disney show, The Wizards of Waverly Place. Selena, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. Listen, so let's talk about this show. It's a brand new comedy on the Disney Channel. Tell us about The Wizards at Waverly Place.
Well, The Wizards of Waverly Place is basically about a family of wizards who are learning wizardry from our father, but with all the special effects and everything that we learn, at the same time we're normal kids and we deal with normal issues. We go to school, nobody knows we're wizards at school, you know, there's dating, first kisses, and all kinds of normal stuff that we go through. So at the same time, it's kind of like we're living this double life.
And you play the middle child, Alex, who's kind of always up for an adventure. Tell us about your character.
Yes, I play Alex Russo, which is the only girl in the family, and so she's kind of got Dad's finger, you know, she's got Dad wrapped around her finger, and she's definitely the one that uses magic to get out of, you know, situations. She's the one always getting in trouble, always, and she's got to have her brothers to help her at the end of the day.
And now, do you have anything in common with Alex? I mean, how do you relate to this character?
I have some things in common with Alex. I mean, I guess we kind of like the same style. She's more laid back. She wears Converse and jeans and stuff. But I don't get into as much trouble as Alex does. She gets in a lot of trouble, and I guess I can kind of live life carelessly through her. So.
All right. Well, let's take a look at a clip. Here's a sample.
Okay.
Guys, which is better for prom?
Well, the tux says safe boy, but the zebra jacket says danger, danger, stay away from my daughter. Goth girl will like you for that.
Whoa! Nice one! You guys can never agree on anything.
Yeah, I think we pretty much agree on that's the biggest zit we've ever seen.
What zit? Well, it can't be that big, can it? Yeah, maybe the mirror's like a carnival mirror.
You can hardly see it.
And now, one thing that hits you watching the show is the diversity. What does it mean to you to be involved in a show that includes so many different races and backgrounds?
It's a pleasure more than anything, because I'm glad that Disney's, you know, finally having a Latin show. You know, we're the first Latin show that Disney's ever had, so I'm honored and blessed to be a part of that, and I think it's also good that Disney's doing that so that kids can see that there's other things. You know, also we're with Italian dad and a Mexican mom, just to show that there's different, you know, just different cultures out there, so.
Diversity. And now I understand that you got your start in an open casting call. Tell us about that.
Yes, I was about 12 years old when Disney found me at a nationwide casting search that they had all over the states, and I went to Austin, Texas, and I auditioned for them on tape, and I sent it to LA, and then they found me, and 2 weeks later I was going on a plane flying to California for the first time.
That is just amazing. And now, also, your name, Selena, I've got to ask where you got that one.
Yes, my dad named me after the singer because he loved Selena, and I loved her too. I watched the movie. We went and actually visit her grave in Corpus Christi, so.
And you're still kind of a Texas girl. I mean, I know that you live in LA, but I heard you're all for the San Antonio Spurs.
Always, yes. I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan. My mom's a Mavericks fan, so there's kind of, we get in little arguments every now and then, but I'm a huge San Antonio Spurs fan, and I'm a Texas girl at heart. I have to go home a lot.
Oh, very nice. But when you're not at home, you're working, and in addition to the television show, you've got some movies coming up. Tell us about that.
Yes, I'm working on a Warner Brothers movie. It's called Another Cinderella Story, and it's the sequel, I guess, to the first Cinderella story with Hilary Duff, but I guess a more modern twist to it. I play a dancer in the movie, so I do a lot of dance rehearsals, and I meet a guy at a ball, and I drop my iPod, and he doesn't know who I am, so he catches my iPod rather than the glass slipper thing. But it's a cute movie. I'm very excited. That's what I'm working on right now.
Very nice, the modern update. And Selena, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Have a good day.